is going on, guys? Donovan here. It is currently 11:30 on a Thursday night. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I have my dyno tuning appointment. You can see the RT is behind me, or you can kind of see. My neighbors are going to hate me. I have to leave right now. The car hasn't been started in a month and a half, so it's going to be very loud. I'm going to go to the end of the driveway and we're going to start this car up. Sorry, neighbors. I feel so bad. What are you trying to say?
The seat's high.
Oh. Okay, guys, so my dad and I are going to Fullblown Performance in LA. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of them before. It is Friday. I think it's the 30th or something. My dad and I are at Fullblown Performance out in LA. The car, I was able to get some E85, or not get some E85, but get some Hellcat injectors so that we can do E85. This is going to be an all-day thing, but my dad and I are going to go eat, but before we leave, they said they'd do a baseline pull for us. So this is on the 91 octane tune with the cammed full bolt-on car, and I want to get an idea of what it does before we do like a custom dyno tune, you know, with E85 instead of 91. I hope it doesn't blow up on the dyno.
I wouldn't say that.
That's actually, the torque it put down, it was on a different dyno admittedly, but the torque is actually less.
Yeah. What kind of dyno?
It was a jet.
Yeah. Well, right here, 383 and 400.
Yeah, so I think back when it was only bolt-ons, it did 372 and 405 torque.
Okay. Alright. Right. So you haven't dynoed it since?
I haven't dynoed it since.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey guys, I didn't record it for whatever reason, but they have the car on E right now. It's on the running. It seems to be idling quieter, honestly. This is I think the pretty much first revision. They haven't gassed it yet, but I mean, he's got it idling fine, as you can see. Got Hellcat injectors on there. Yeah. Is this what you guys are trying to? Is this like the target?
That's the target. We want to be right a little bit under it. So kind of like right over there where it says 1.5.
Power. Gotta clean up the fuel and picking up power.
Picked up 10 from that last run.
Here?
Yeah, the one before was 413, and they're still. It needs a little more fuel here still. Did he do to gain right now?
Just the tune.
Does it feel a little smoother when it comes back down to idle?
Yeah. I mean, you can see the way it starts now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that difference.
Just a little.
That's huge. That's impressive. And notice how, remember on my old dyno sheet there was a dip when the manifold shifted? Dad? The switch in it? It's not there anymore.
You follow Tall Guy Reviews?
Yes.
We did all his. You see all the cars we did for him?
Yeah. He has that like crazy gold car, right?
Yeah, so I was never into the camera thing, but he made me kind of camera.
Did he?
Yeah, because it's like, for everything, we're on camera for them.
I bet you got a lot of calls after that, huh?
Yeah, a lot of calls.
That's good for business. I can already tell you it idles much nicer.
Yeah?
We're coming to a stop.
So right now we're just going to do normal driving.
Okay.
Stop and go, see how it drives, drivability-wise.
Cool.
I brought you with it because you're the driver. You normally drive this thing.
What is that person doing?
Yeah.
See, the car would have bogged like crazy there. So that's already that person was meant to make a really dangerous move, I guess. So how often do you guys get 5.7s in? I notice you guys are big on Hellcats.
No, actually, this and Scat Packs is what I'm really known for.
Really?
Yeah, the Hellcat just started coming. I'm going to be 100% with you. I prefer Scats and RTs.
Over Hellcats?
Over Hellcats.
Why is that?
Building a car, the Hellcat's already kind of built from the factory.
OP?
Yeah.
I get it.
We're actually making power on these things, even if it's not the same numbers, but we're building a car to make power, you know? Good?
That's good. Okay guys, so I am back home right now. As you can see, the RT is behind me. Last night I didn't really film a first impressions drive, mostly because my first time in the car on the streets was with Alex from Fullblown Performance driving it. And then plus our drive back was just LA traffic, so I doubt you guys really care about watching me sit in traffic. Regardless, I had a couple of issues still. The car actually, it did cut off on me twice on the freeway in stop and go, but it seemed, Alex told me it needs a little bit of learning still, and in a couple weeks I'll bring it back so they could tweak a couple of things. But with that being said, it still seems to drive a little better than it did before. And I know E85 introduces some other challenges to this kind of stuff as well with regard to fueling and all that. So I'm not too worried about it. I do want to say as well that I love the guys over at Fullblown Performance. That was probably one of the best experiences I think I've had at a place like that. So I really, if you guys are seeing this, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your hard work. I mean, they were working on this car for at least probably 6 hours. They didn't have to do that, but they were really particular about working out issues and stuff. And when I mentioned that I had issues last night, those didn't show up when they were test driving the car. So it wasn't like they knew about them and then left me with the car. Like that's not what happened. They were very good about making sure all the things I wanted were done, and they did do that. So with that being said, I need to drive the car around to let it learn a bit. They said I need to romp on it a little bit so that it drives nicely. I'm going to do a first impression. Well, I guess it's technically going to be a second impression video, but we're going to call it first impressions of me driving this thing around town. With that being said, also, I'm not releasing the numbers yet. On my Instagram, I have teased a couple things about what it put down. I do want to take it to the dyno that I got this car dynoed on first when it was full bolt on a couple months back. So that way we can get a better comparison, because I don't know if the two dynos read differently or something like that. So I'm not releasing the numbers yet, but I will say it was a significant gain. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.